Hello and welcome to another episode of The Unbound Show, where we unbound radical self-trust within ourselves. I am your host, Shelley Lee, and welcome back. Now, most of us have been taught to ignore our bodies until they break. We wait for the scream, the burnout, the illness, the panic attack. And did you know that our nervous system is always taking you into a language of pulses, temperatures, and tensions? I'm sure you've felt that in your body. Today we're going to stop and listen to what our bodies are saying right now before it starts to shout. So think about the last time you felt totally overwhelmed. Did it come out of nowhere, or were there whispers? Like a tight jaw at 10 a.m. in the morning, maybe a shallow breath by noon, a heavy chest by 2 p.m. Internal safety is about catching the whispers. In episode 6 of this series of rebuilding internal safety, we are going to be nurturing our foundation, and that means we are nurturing our bodies with the proper sleep, hydration, movement, stillness. This isn't self-care like the typical self-care sells it. This is a foundational logistics. And you can't build a high-rise of a life on a swamp of exhaustion. You just can't. We listen to the body's needs not as a chore, but as an investment in the version of us that is coming next. Right? All right, so we're going to define what proactive growth is. Well, it's an action in alignment with the person you want to become. And most of us act out of reactive stress. Something happens, we react. Proactive growth flips that script. We decide who we want to be, maybe a person who is courageous or patient or firm in their boundaries. And we use our body's calm state to take actions that prove we are that person. And this is what we call the identity move. And this is an exercise. Each video here has a short exercise, and it doesn't take longer than a minute. It really doesn't. And really, you owe yourself a minute, don't you? So I want you to think of one area where you've been playing small. First, we're going to nurture the body. First, you're going to recognize and take a deep breath. Feel your feet. And reassure your system that you are okay. Now, from that place of safety, ask yourself, what is the most aligned next step? It's not about the right move. It's about the aligned move. When you act in alignment with your future self, your body actually feels safer because you are no longer betraying your own potential. That's right. So today you are looking at yourself as a leader of your body because your body is looking to you for that leadership. When you nurture it and then lead it into growth, you create an unbreakable bond of internal trust. And that is the highest form of safety. So until then, I'm going to end it there and take one aligned action this week. Listening to that aligned action. I am your host, Shelley Lee, and this has been a quick episode, but a very impactful step because we're going to nurture to action. When we ignore our bodies, we make decisions based on panic or external pressure. But when we nurture our bodies, we create a stable foundation, and that is what we are doing. It is not the final step, but it is the next step of internal safety in action. Proactive growth is the moment you stop asking, how do I stop feeling bad? And start asking, what action would the person I want to become take right now? All right, so we're going to move into the aligned decision. And before we do that, you're going to check in. And before a major task or decision, make sure that you just sit for 30 seconds. Nurture the system by taking a full breath and unclenching your jaw. Now, ask yourself, if I were already the person who felt 100% safe and secure, how would I handle this? The micro move is take one small action that aligns with that version of you. Internal safety is built when your body realizes that you are that reliable leader, like I've been mentioning. Now, proactive growth is something that we choose to do. And if you take that identity move to choose that for yourself, then you are on the right track. This has been another episode of The Unbound Show, where we unbound radical self-trust. I'm your host, Shelley Lee. Until next time, stay curious. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this channel. Remember to like and subscribe and share.